Cathie Wood is at it again. This time, it is not just ordinary investment advice from the Ark Invest backyard, but well-researched investment opportunities available in disruptive innovation and developing technologies. We know the world will not be the same with these big ideas, and the world will see more millionaires in the coming years. So don't get left out. Tag along to know more about what she and her company have to say. ARK research is based on the notion that 5 innovation platforms are emerging and converging simultaneously: AI, robotics, energy storage, DNA sequencing, and blockchain technology. AI. You may have heard of AI, its benefit, and its threat to the human capita, thus increasing the unemployment rate. On the contrary, the research suggests otherwise. More on that down the video. Currently, the costs for training artificial intelligence appear to be declining at more than twice that of Moore's Law, while performance is growing dramatically. AI should significantly increase productivity and cut unit labor costs by automating the duties of knowledge workers. AI software businesses might generate $14 trillion in annual turnover by 2030. The consequent $4 trillion in free cash flow, up from $2.3 trillion in 2021, could generate returns of 48% at a compound annual rate over the next 9 years, yielding almost $80 trillion in enterprise value. AI is progressing so quickly that some AI can now write task-specific code. OpenAI Codex, for example, can convert English language commands, such as make a red ball bounce around the screen, into software code, possibly saving software engineers hours. Codex can now finish 37% of coding projects, a percentage expected to rise substantially in the following years. We've heard that Codex graduated from Yale with a master's in software engineering, and as a result, can program better than you. We challenge you to a programming contest with Codex if you doubt it. Just kidding, I know you will beat Codex hands down in any challenge. Kindly subscribe to this channel to avoid missing out on our exciting future content. Gene editing. Let us play God for a moment. The next generation DNA sequencing, CRISPR gene editing, and artificial intelligence have the potential to revolutionize healthcare. These breakthroughs could hasten scientific progress by modifying medicine to treat disease rather than concealing symptoms. Given the potential for illness solutions, gene therapy advances should continue to receive more research and development funding. The percentage of total R&D spending allocated to gene editing and therapy firms could increase from 3% to 17% by 2026. According to ARK's analysis, the stock market valuation of gene editing and gene therapy companies might increase by 54% annually, from around $130 billion now to $1.1 trillion by 2026. Blockchain. The blockchain is going to change everything more than the internet has. Rock Pierce. Yes, public blockchains change the way trust is distributed by replacing institutions that rely on centralized authorities with decentralized, open-source software. The first significant application was self-sufficiency, digital money. While centralized organizations must coordinate a financial system's functioning, Bitcoin operates as a single, decentralized entity. Instead of depending on accountants, regulators, and governments to enforce regulations, Bitcoin relies on a global network of peers. Decentralized finance, DeFi, aims to increase interoperability, transparency, and financial services, while reducing intermediary fees and counterparty risk. Following a rocky 2018 to 2019 period, Ethereum emerged as the leading smart contracting platform for decentralized finance and non-fungible tokens in 2021. According to ARK's research, ETH is the preferred collateral in DeFi and the UNIV account in NFT marketplaces, implying that it is likely to take a piece of the $123 trillion global money supply. Robotics and 3D printing. The use of industrial robots increased following the 2002 dot-com bust and again following the 2008 to 2009 financial crisis. Due to the trade war between China and the United States in 2019 and supply chain bottlenecks in 2020 and 2021, industrial robot penetration is likely to accelerate. Manufacturers may generate 3D printed parts on demand in single or small batch runs, removing the need to keep a physical inventory of spare parts. A digital inventory of part designs and printing instructions can be combined with a physical inventory of raw materials to reduce warehouse footprint. Manufacturers can locate 3D printers close to final product destinations, minimizing supply chain footprints and shipping costs. 3D printing will enable manufacturers to vertically integrate, eliminating the dependency on outside suppliers and saving time and money. According to the research, the good news is that automation is consistent with job growth. Amazon deployed more than 200,000 robots over 7 years, followed by another 150,000 in only 2 years. During those 9 years, Amazon's employees nearly increased 15-fold. Despite removing retail roles, we believe that automation will enable new products and services that would not otherwise exist, hence increasing labor demand. Energy storage and battery technology. Declining battery costs could result in an explosion in mobility around the globe. We will see more battery-powered robots and electric vehicles, and better energy storage innovation will lower EV pricing sufficiently to compete with regular gas-powered cars, as in the case of Tesla EVs. Furthermore, microtransport and aerial technologies, such as flying taxis, have the potential to change landscapes and drive the demand for electric energy to replace liquid petroleum. Traditional automakers and their suppliers may fail. Global oil demand is peaking, and infrastructure will most likely need to adapt. Let us know in the comment section what you think of these ideas. Will they play out as suggested? Or do you think it is just another hype that will fade soon? See you in our next video.